Everybody, Mr. Eby, your transition service liaison. I want to help you understand how to use your iCloud, iPhone, or iPad apps and better manage your time and the tasks that you need to get done. So to do that, you can sync it on your computer by going to iCloud.com. When you go there, you're going to first of all discover that, hey, I got to log in, and that uses your Apple ID and password. You're probably going to have the two-factor authentication turned on as well, and so that's going to require you to have your phone or tablet ready so that you can put that information in there. Once you do, I'll show you when I'm finished here today that you can tell it to trust this browser, and then you don't have to worry about those two-factor authentication. So let's start by opening up the Google, or not the Google, but the iCloud Calendar app. And again, this will sync to your specific devices and not just be on your computer. And so here you see, first of all, that when it looks at the calendars, you automatically have one that's by your name associated with your Apple ID. And of course, you can change your name to be whatever you want it by going to the settings, account settings and stuff over here. But I encourage students to set up two additional calendars, the class schedule and the study calendar. And you do that by clicking on this little gear down here, and when you click on it, you see that you can add a new calendar. This is also a way that you can add events, but I'm going to show you another easier way to do that here in just a second. And you can also go to a day to today or a specific date, and so that'll help. You can also edit the colors of your calendar if you want to by choosing the edit button down here, and then if the study, hey, instead of green, I picked custom color, but you could pick a standard color, or there's your custom colors, and you could say, I think I'd like something in the blue family, but not that blue. Let's go down here and get a navy blue color, and there we go. That works. That looks good. Click done. And so there's our calendars, okay? And again, you could add others. You could add a family calendar, but your personal calendars for work, for family events, birthday parties, soccer practice, whatever those kind of things may be. But now you keep your school schedule specific to your classes and how are you going to manage your study and your homework. So here's a typical student's schedule, but hey, you know what? I realized I have not added my biology class, and so I need to get my biology class in there as well. And it is at 2 o'clock on Monday through Friday. So we're going to just double click here, and notice I've got my study calendar picked. That's the wrong calendar for this event. It should be class schedule. So right here is the event calendar, and I can just come up and pick, hey, put that into the correct one. It's now in my class schedule calendar because it's red, and I can now say biology. And you could put in the location, your Class Connect link if you wanted, but or just even just put in Class Connect, and then the date starts out. We've got 2, and hey, when is this going to be? It's going to repeat, and it's going to repeat every week. But more than every week, we want to also come in here and say custom, because it's not just happening every Monday, it's happening every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You notice the psychology was up on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I just turned off the Tuesday, Thursdays when I did this. Once you have it set up for the days of the week, click OK. And then, hey, what about when is this class going to end? Notice you can set a specific number of times for it to be, or you can say on a date. And so school's going to finish up on June 1st of 2021. And so I click then OK, and come down here. There we go. And do I want an alert? Notice this will give me a reminder. So hey, give me an alert 15 minutes before my class start. If you want, you can have a second alert. And so that'll pop up as a pop-up reminder on your phone, or if you've got the browser open, it'll pop up on your computer as well. Now, before you add the class, one more thing you want to do. Notice there's a note section. In here, put your teacher's name and teacher email. teacher@ohva.org. Why is that important? Because now when I add this event, it's going to show up every day. But hey, I added it on Monday, but if I click on the Thursday event and open that up, look down here in the notes. There's my teacher's name and email. I don't have to go looking for it. Anywhere throughout the year, I have that information available to me. So that's always important to keep in mind. Now, hey, there are times through the school year when you may have a day that, oh, I don't have class that day. Like this particular day was Labor Day. We don't have school on Labor Day. So you can click on this event and you can tell it, I need to delete this event. And so when you click delete, hey, this is a recurring event. Do you want to delete them all or only this event? So I only want to delete that event, and I only want to delete this event, and so forth. That way I'm opening up my Monday for being a free day that I don't have any classes on that particular day. And so you see how you can do that. Now, we also have a study calendar. So you see, you've got the week view open. We can also look at this on just a day. And so here is just an individual day that we could look at. Again, the week, or we could look at it as a month. Now notice when it's a month, the day looks pretty full because it's showing you, if you look very carefully, it says, hey, there's 3 more here. And so you got to know what's happening each and every day. So let's go back to the week. And now you can kind of see, hey, I've got some open spaces in my schedule. And so that's where now, again, click on study, and I can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to choose to remind myself to study specifically for English rough draft assignment. And it's going to be at 12 o'clock. This one's not necessarily going to repeat. And if I wanted to add a file so that maybe I've got a document already that I'm working on, I can add that here. I can add a note. But once I'm done, I click OK. And I have to move my picture out of the way. There you go. Now, as I'm going through a week, let's say this Tuesday, I just have a rough time and something came up with social studies that I needed to continue working on, and so I didn't work on my rough draft. Notice if I click and hold, I can move that event over to Wednesday, and now that way I don't have to remember. It's going to remind me again. Again, remember, you can put those reminders in there so that it'll pop up and tell you that you need to do it. And so this way you can see everything all at a glance. Okay, now the other app that we wanted to take a look at is the Reminders app. And so when you click up here at Calendar, here you see Reminders. And so notice I've got a simple reminder there. I was supposed to check on the car payment today, or looks like tomorrow actually. And when that's done, I click done, and now notice I've got 6 completed items. But if you want to create a new item, you can create a new item, and maybe you want to put study biology. And then you can click on details where you can put some additional things. Notice you've got the note that you could say chapter 3 review or whatever the assignment is. And here it's in the reminders section, and what's the priority? Is it low, medium, or high? Hey, this is a high priority item. I got to make sure that I get that one done. So it shows up like this. Now if you wanted, you could create a specific reminder schedule for homework. Okay, and what you can do with that then is instead of with your study calendar, you can have the actual due dates for these items. Okay, and so let's say that there is that English rough draft, or English paper, we'll call it, and put in the details. And we're going to say that this is, again, a high priority, and remind me on a day. And so we can tell it which day we want to be reminded. And so I want to be reminded to work on that on this time. And will it repeat? And maybe I want to be reminded every day of the week, however often, until it's done. And then once you've got it, it's in there. And when you finish, bingo, away it goes, and it'll show in your completed that, hey, you did your English paper, and you can feel good about that. So hey, again, this will help you to be able to make use of these, and when you log out as promised, if you sign out it's going to say, hey, signing out, do you want to trust and sign out? Click that trust and sign out, and now when you go to log back in, it's going to remember that you like this, and you won't have to log in again. So hey, that is everything for now. If you have questions about using your iPhone apps, please just reach out and let me know. I'm here to help. Take care.